Welcome everyone to the Horrorcast, episode 35. I'm your host, Matrix 212, and I'm with Connor Farley. What's up, Connor?
Hello.
What's up, Gloria?
Hello, hello, hello.
Alright, so, as we talked about in the Real Walking Cast last episode a couple minutes ago, you want to read the article about Night of the Living Dead and the whole public domain?
Yeah.
Top article?
George A. Romero's Night of the
George
Living
Romero.
Romero, sorry. Yeah, I'm tired.
That's right.
Night of the Living Dead is public domain, which means anyone, and I mean anyone, can remake it, make sequels, or even cast actors from the original. Matt Cloud is pandering to fans by bringing Judith O'Dea back in an official sequel titled Night of the Living Dead Genesis. We were sent the first photos of O'Dea as Barbara reprising her role from Romero's 1963 classic. From V2 Pictures and told through the eyes of Barbara, Night of the Living Dead Genesis will pay homage to the timeless classic while expanding upon its storyline to explore more of the night when the dead begin to rise. Sarah Snyder, Mike Lord, David Witt, Brenly Rigsby, Cyrus Sampson, Christy Johnson, David Crawford, Alexander Elliott, Jim Croop, Mike Christopher, Heidi Hinsman, John Migelaar also star.
How long ago? That was a long time ago, Night of the Living Dead. It was in black and white. Oh.
63, that would have been...
Wow.
53 years ago.
Wait. So how old was she with that? That's like... Damn.
She looks about 80 odd.
Yeah. Damn. Barbara needs money. I don't really think she did anything else, right? I don't know. Damn.
I've never heard of her, no. So,
yeah, well, it was this classic scene that they repeated in many horror movies, right, Chloe? Where the brother, they have Barbara in the cemetery, and her brother, he's like had those glasses on, looks like a geek. He's like, "They're coming for you, Barbara." And that was like the classic line. And then it turns out, yeah, they were coming for her, all right, because outbreak broke out. People became zombies, which people don't even know what zombies were back then. That was like the first zombie movie. So, yeah, they came for Barbara, all right, like everybody. They're like, oh, like whatever. So, yeah, that's amazing how she could survive a zombie apocalypse for like 80 years. Like, that's just, well, not 80 years, well, a lot of years. I mean, that's just 60, yeah. That would be, but it wouldn't be impossible for, like, Rick Grimes. But for Barbara, I don't know about that. You remember seeing that, Gloria? The Night of the Living Dead?
When I was younger, my sister watched them, so I watched some, but I didn't like them.
Right. I know. Just wasn't
They focus more on the with those they focus more on the zombies than the characters, the alive characters.
Right. Some of those movies weren't, of course, they weren't character driven. Absolutely not. Connor, did you ever see that movie?
No, never seen it.
Night of the Living Dead. It was the first zombie movie, bro. Check it out. All right. What is up with Dan Aykroyd? I mean, we know the fake. He was just on Talking Dead. He was talking about a little bit about his female Ghostbusters. So he gave his, shameless plug. But Dan Aykroyd is just out of his mind. But what was he said, basically, in the second article?
Ray, you can't reason with Zul. Sometimes it's hard to say goodbye to something you've worked years on, which appears to be the case with Dan Aykroyd's Ghostbusters 3 screenplays that are now defunct.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah. With Columbia's picture moving forward with their all-female Ghostbusters reboot, the long-gestured third entry is now a pipe dream of an idea that will leave us fans wondering what could have been if Aykroyd reteamed with Bill Murray, Ernie Hudson, and the now deceased Harold Ramis. Aykroyd appeared on an episode of the Sirius/XM show Unmasked with Ron Bennington, where he says we don't have to dream because it'll happen one day. Oh, yeah, that's it, really, to be honest.
You know what he's thinking, right, Connor?
He's
thinking,
wanting it to happen, but it can't happen.
No, you know what he's thinking? I'm going to tell you exactly what he's thinking.
Okay.
He's thinking that Sam Raimi, Bruce Campbell, had rebooted Evil Dead to get interest in Evil Dead. So that way, when they went to do an Evil Dead reboot 2, they said, we're bringing back Army of Darkness, Bruce Campbell, whatever. And that's exactly what happened. They got the popularity back, and then Bruce Campbell, the next thing you know, we got a Stars freaking TV show of Ash versus the Deadites. I mean, Army of Darkness friggin' 4, whatever. And they got a whole season just back with the original kid, the original thing of Evil Dead. So he thinks that this movie is going to like make Ghostbusters popular, but that he's just going to step in after it's done and just do a Ghostbusters 3 with Bill Murray and Ernie Hudson. That's not going to happen. Ever. It's not, because Bill Murray doesn't want it. Okay? And the last time we saw him and Ernie Hudson just do a duet, like whatever, they were doing kids' parties because Ghostbusters became bankrupt. And they would like, it was in Ghostbusters 2, it was terrible. That they were like singing and stuff. Like, what the hell is this? Thank God Vigo came and like started trouble. But anyway, no. As much as I love Dan Aykroyd, and it's not happening. It would have happened if Harold Ramis was alive, possibly, but not happening. No
Just
way.
watch the original. The original.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't need a third one.
No. It's. I wouldn't even. We've been hearing that Bill Murray's going to be in the Ghostbusters reboot, but as a nasty character, trying to stop the Ghostbusters, which is a joke in itself, because it is an alternate reality, whatever. But no, we don't need to see a third Ghostbusters. Now, what do you have for the next article? Because we hear about all these reboots of the horror franchises, and reboot, but there's this one franchise that refuses to be rebooted. So why don't you go into that on?
Crave Online posted a really fun online exclusive commentary track for Richard Attenborough's Killer Doll movie, Magic, which featured Child Play's creator, Don Mancini. It's no secret that Mancini is working on a follow-up to his Curse of Chucky, which Universal Home Entertainment released last summer. And while he's keeping his cards close to his chest, he does share an idea he had that would put Chucky on a train with an old woman with Alzheimer's. One of the ideas that I once had, I just thought, oh, that's a ridiculous idea.
That's crazy. But what's happening is, okay, that was an old article. There was a new article that I couldn't find today. Chucky on a train may happen, okay, when he's en route to his next victim, like they're going to box him up or whatever. But what may happen is they may, continue where we left off with the last movie, where he goes after the original kid that's now an adult. Okay? And by going direct to video, nobody expected it to be the most popular freaking thing. I mean, people went crazy that Chucky was back, because the original plan was to reboot it after that movie. But they also left it open where they could make 2 more, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to make more Chucky. So I'm very happy about that. But what I would like to see, to make it really interesting, is Chucky going after this family in the house, and it's like gets really scary because the house is like Paranormal Activity, and it goes after Chucky too, and having him like get scared too. That'd be pretty funny, actually. Like the house would be possessed and stuff. Like that would be like really sick. So I would love to have like a Chucky crossover paranormal type activity where Chucky's like battling like the house of like creatures, but still trying to kill off the people at the same time. That's what I would do as a writer. Just give my potential script idea, but that's all right. Yeah, that's what I would do. Is I would put Chucky in a paranormal activity universe there, where he just is the killer, but he's worried about saving his own doll butt or whatever.
Doll
Yeah.
butt.
Yeah. And throw Tiffany in for good measure. Jennifer Tilly. All right. The final article. Now, besides the one thing with that article, I just want you to mention the movie, not necessarily the contest, because Robert Englund, as you know, is Freddy Krueger, and he's got this movie Fear Clinic, which I don't know how that's going to do. I saw the trailer to it, which we should do trailer reaction on everything show, I think, of that. You know, but does it have any?
Like Brian, because he loves those things.
Yeah. Yeah. Did it has anything in there about what is it? A contest?
It has a contest like want Robert Englund's autograph. Fangoria has got you covered. Fear Clinic starring Robert Englund just came out on DVD and Blu-ray this week, and we have a few signed copies to send out to some horror addicts.
Wow.
Fear Clinic is based off the stellar Fear Net series and directed by Laid to Rest director Rob Hall. Need a dose? Let's head to the clinic. So, yeah, basically you've just got to send in your name, your email address, your mailing address, your phone number, and your age to Rebecca at Fangoria.com. That's it.
Okay.
And then put Fear Clinic in the subject line.
Very nice.
But the film...
All right, gang.
The official sign up. Do you want the official synopsis of the film? Because it's got it here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. When trauma-induced phobias begin to re-emerge into 5 survivors a year after their horrifying tragedy, they return to the Fear Clinic, hoping to find the answers they need to get cured. Dr. Andover, Robert Englund, a fear doctor who runs the clinic, uses his fear chamber to animate their fears in the form of terrifying hallucinations. However, Dr. Andover begins to suspect that something more sinister may be at work.
How cool is that Robert Englund is doing a horror movie where he's putting people in nightmares and they're dying? Like, how awesome is that? And he's not Freddy Krueger, by the way, okay? Yeah. But that's kind of like, yeah, that's cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to see that. Go Robert Englund. I hope he gets to do Freddy one more time. One more time for Robert Englund, please. So, all right. Anything else, guys? That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
We outy. All right. Real Hoovians?
Yep.
Yeah. Glory?
Huh?
Real Hoovians?
Yeah.
Let's go. Alonzi?